We are here, we are here, we are here. What an amazing day. Hey everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay guys, we are marking up UNH. Look at what's going on in the market. The first thing we see that market is in an uptrend. So we can clearly see markets working its way up. Price action. Last candle the market is up in this area here. Price action is at the area of the highest high. Price action, lower lows. And this is the midpoint. And we can clearly see we got some type of pattern here. So I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to head over to price action. We're going to work our way down backwards. See what's going on in that market. Price action candle. Last candle of the market is a doji. So we're waiting for the next candle to form that's going to engulf this candle. That's going to push that market up, or engulf the candle, push that market down. But it may take more than that on the upside. It may take a full bullish candle to engulf the previous second and third candle wicks and then close out for that market to push up. May not be enough for price action. Close out. Also at the top of that high, this is the highest market is going, so that's the area of resistance. Market spiked it once, market spiked it twice, market stopped at a retest. So right now, that's like a double top in that retest going on in that area, or double top and the market stopped at the midpoint of that area. So we got to see what's going on there as we walk down. Not too sure until we walk down that weekly time frame. So we know that price action is coming from somewhere, and it's coming from this area here, which is a pattern. Let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market pushed up once. Market pushed up twice. Market's on the third push currently right now. So we got 3 pushes to that top, 4 times the exhaustion. And market's at a double top right now, at a retest, maybe at a midpoint. So we're going to identify what's going on as we walk down the time frame to the weekly. Price action candle on the weekly time frame is an engulfing candle. It's about to engulf the second and last candle. This is the bullish inverted hammer. That's about to engulf the second last candle. It's going to push that market up. Can push that market up to this area of resistance, or this can be a retest candle that's going to push that market down. So let's draw out a few things that can happen in this area. So if this market is going to push up back up to this area high, it's going to be the first leg. Second leg, it'll draw out. We can get that break and retest, market work its way up. Or if that market is working its way down, we'll see that market first leg, second leg, came back to retest, drop right back down. So we'll get that double top structure that can push that market down. But so far, looking at price action, we do got the engulfing pattern that didn't close out just yet that can push that market up to somewhere in this area, this high. Let's walk down the weekly time frame, see what's going on. On the weekly time frame, price action candle is a bullish inverted hammer that's about to engulf the previous side here, showing that market is about to incline up. So far, we still look like we are in an uptrend. That market's working its way up for an uptrend. If you take a look at price action areas trying to break, all we need is this price action candle to break above these wicks here, and that'll be enough for that market to break out. So as we walk down, second, third, fourth last candle, that's a doji. So it's like there was a break and retest. So we probably see a double bottom in this area here as we walk down the time frame. Let's walk down. And also price actions at that midpoint of that overall structure of price action highs, lows, mid. And also we did receive the market breaking and returning not once but 3 times. Market broke, returned once, returned twice, returned 3 times. Now is this the third time that's going to break that market up? If it does, market's going to be respected by what pattern at the bottom, the double bottom break and retest, and that market's working its way up. Now, if that market's going to work its way down, the market's going to get respected by the areas that spiked up from the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, the market could go down. That'll be 3 pushes to that top of that high. But like I said, market's at that midpoint, so we got to see if the market's going to break that midpoint of price action highs and lows to see what the direction is going to do. So far, it's just touching that area of that resistance. Headed down to the 4-hour price action candle, bullish inverted hammer price. So you can clearly see price is still at that midpoint. We did get the engulfment. Price action did engulf this area here that can push that market up. So that means while we walk down the time frame, what we be identifying in this area, we can be identifying in this area is some type of big break and retest. So let's see if we can see it as we walk down further, because this market did break that SR line as we currently see. So we're going to see if we see any retest candles in red that's going to push that market up further. Headed down to the 3. Side-by-side candles, so market prices are creating that area of consolidation. Market tapped that top resistance twice, spiked up once, spiked up twice. Strong candle at price action. Headed down to the 2-hour. Same, identifying the same thing. 3-2, identifying the same thing. 3-2-1, identify the same thing. Extra candles in there, extending the market over to the right, but market price is still reading. Market spiked that high twice, while we still walked down the time frame at the 45 currently. Now we see some type of double top and a retest with price action candle. And now we clearly see that market's a retest, but now we see the doji of that market. So now we see that double top clear retest. Now we're waiting for an engulfing pattern that's going to drop that market down. We get an engulfing of this area here. We can push that market down. We get the engulfing to the top side of the market pushes up. Or we'll just get that little consolidation in this area here. Headed down to the 15-minute. Okay, price action candle doji. 15-minute is a long wick down to the bottom, so it could be multiple things. It can be an engulfing pattern, so price can be engulfed in this area that can push this market back down. Eventually, maybe not, maybe just to a midpoint of that area. So let's say a midpoint of that area, and then price action candle in that area spiked up. Third to last candle in the market spiked up. Fourth to last candle in the market spiked up once, twice, 3 times. Market's at that retest. So that's 3 pushes to the top with a retest. Now, if this is the engulfing that's going to close out, push that market down, if you're not sure, you wait for a second candle to form. And we get that second candle to form, that's going to show that it's going to break at least the previous wick as well. And it looked like a dominant candle. That market could be pushing down to the midpoint. But this right here could be a few things. It could be a break and retest for that market to spike up. Or it can really be that market spiked that area 3 times and it came back down to that midpoint before it came back down to what? The low, if it does make it there. Headed down to the 5-minute. Price action candle doji. Huge solid doji. Prices below previous body. Price action candle body is below the second last candle body. Price action wick is below the previous wick, showing that market closes out. That market's pushing down. We can clearly see that market's looking real good. It's closing down. So we're looking for market to return to somewhere near that zone that we created at that midpoint. So market like it's working its way down so far. Headed down to the 3-minute. Engulfing market, price action engulfing the second or third candle, market's working its way down, still strong enough. And the same as well. Price look like it's in a downtrend when it comes to UNH, so it's a retest. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention.